Hi guys, today I'm going to show you a full day of eating, but we're going to do it with a little twist. So I just completed my 5-week weight loss plan. I lost 5 pounds, and although I am no longer in a deficit, the plan for today's video is to show you all the meals that I eat today and how I would adapt them if I was in a deficit. So it's basically a 2-in-1. A full day of eating at my maintenance calories and a full day of eating in a deficit. And honestly, everything I'm going to show you today, I apply on a day-to-day basis, and it has really helped me find complete food freedom. No foods are really off the table, and funny enough, we're currently in Italy, so I'm going to show you one of my favorite pasta recipes here. But before we get to that, let's start the day right and make coffee. So my parents always said that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I feel like when it comes to weight loss, that might actually be true. I actually had the exact same breakfast every day for the entire 5 weeks because it was just so simple and effective. But because I'm no longer eating for weight loss, I actually decided to spice it up a little bit and added some extra carbs. I added a pear and some maple syrup. This might sound a little bit strange, but if you've ever tried watermelon with feta, the contrast of the two flavors just works. If you know, you know. I know the two breakfasts look pretty similar, but if we break it down, the breakfast in a deficit was only 383 calories, whereas the breakfast at maintenance was 486 calories. And it's those small differences that add up at the end of the day. The rest of the morning is usually my favorite part of the day because I get to just learn something new. I either listen to a podcast or a course on Skillshare and relax in the hammock enjoying the sunshine. I was actually feeling a little bit nostalgic because it was our last week at this apartment and it really felt like home, and I was gonna miss the backyard. Then it was time for my pre-workout meal, and I usually go for yogurt with strawberries and granola, but I didn't have any granola, so instead I added some cantoncini. These are almond cookies that you would usually have with your coffee, and they're so good but also so addictive. If I was in a deficit, I would definitely skip the granola and the cantoncini, or a lazier option when I was doing my 5-week weight loss was to just get a protein yogurt at the grocery store or a protein bar. I quickly had some creatine, and it was time to head out to the gym for an upper body sesh. Post-gym, I went for a little watermelon snack, and if I was in a deficit, I'd probably snack on something a little more filling, so maybe peanut butter and rice cakes instead. So it is like 5 o'clock. I don't know if I want to call this lunch or dinner, but it's time to make some pasta. This is the simplest recipe ever. All you need is 3 ingredients. Just some ground beef for protein, and of course there's definitely some fat in there. We also got fresh tagliatelle, and if you can believe this, we got it only for €1 at the grocery store. I still can't believe that. And the special ingredient, in my opinion, is the ragu alla bolognese sauce. This is so delicious. We have made this pasta at least like 10 times since we got here. I can't wait to show it to you. so excited for this. I don't know why, but the sun's like shining on the pasta and it's so freaking good. Okay, so when I was trying to lose weight, I would actually swap the tagliatelle for protein pasta, so either chickpea or lentil pasta. And instead of the beef, I usually get some leaner meats, so maybe turkey or chicken, or maybe just skip the meat altogether because the pasta is already high protein. And instead, I like to add some veggies like mushrooms, peppers, just to make it that much higher volume. If you're trying to make this at home, it is actually important to use tagliatelle because they're made with eggs and the sauce like sticks to them and makes it so freaking delicious. I'm getting bitten on the skin. Hi guys, so I last talked to you at 6 p.m. after dinner, but it is now almost 11 p.m. and I have spent quite a bit of time packing, as you could see. But in the meantime, my boyfriend's actually making dinner and I'm not going to be showing you the cooking process just because sometimes it's a little messy, but I'll show you the final product. Okay, this meal is already low in calories and macro friendly, but if I wanted to take this a notch further and make it even higher protein, I could add in some peas, and to add in more volume, maybe add in some more veggies. At this point, you might be wondering what the added calories look like for a deficit day versus a maintenance day. Adding everything I ate today, it comes up to 2,017 calories. And if we compare that to the deficit alternatives, that comes up to 1,675 calories. So it's crazy how these small changes can really add up at the end of the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.